everybody,
So I'm looking
welcome
forward
back
to
to another
that.
episode of Meet the
I guess my
Gamers.
question for you
We again are joined with
how long
Matty,
have you been
Matty Is
doing
Ball,
the how long have
and
you
our
been
guest
in
today,
cuffs
Rocket
itself?
City Gamers slash
Since Cuff started,
Electronics Gaming.
Oh, really?
yeah,
No, the
about
slash is for
4 years or
EXI,
so,
Rocket
maybe
City
5 years,
Gamers,
something like
as
that.
you can see.
Oh, wow, that's
Yeah.
a long time.
So we're gonna go ahead and
Yeah.
jump right in here.
So obviously, a lot of people when they know cuffs, obviously Ace Pilots over there. Like I was telling you before, Rye Wilson, Buddha Rocks. So do you have I'm curious about. Do you have do you talk to Ace Pilot or anything like that or?
Oh yeah, yeah. So the way our gaming crew is set up, the actual Cuffs crew, there's four of us. There's me, Buddha Rocks, Rye Wilson, and Ace. Ace Pilot 2K7. So we're the four admins for our servers, and we talk all the time. Which is cool because Ace has over 500,000 subscribers,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. That's
And and so we're all small potatoes compared to him, but he's such a cool guy that as we were kind of starting this whole 5M thing. Actually, we started our server when it was 5 Reborn. That's how long ago it was.
yeah. See, I
Um,
haven't been around. I don't even know. I've never even heard of that. I mean, I
yeah,
just came around the whole
What's it called?
5M.
5 Reborn?
it was 5 Reborn at first, yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then they got shut down or something, and then the 5M got reinvented, and I don't know, somehow they've worked it out with Rockstar, I guess. But yeah, we invited Ace to play, and at that time he had, I don't know, maybe 100 something thousand subscribers or so, and he started coming and playing and hanging out, and he didn't have that I'm a large channel syndrome that some folks have, and
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly.
oh, and my channel's too big to come hang out with you small fries.
Yeah,
He
see,
didn't do
that's
any of
what,
that.
like, obviously, at least in my YouTube perspective, like, obviously, I strive to be like something like that big, but I always tell myself if I ever do get to that level that I want to keep the same mindset as where I'm at now. You know what I mean? Of, talking to the lower end YouTubers and stuff like that, like the people just starting out and whatnot. And
Well,
you consider yourself well, you said like some of those small potato, like you got like 8,000. So to me, like that, it's like, oh, this guy, he's on the rise. I look at that type of stuff as like, on the way to quote unquote, I guess you could say YouTube celebrity type deal.
well,
Um,
and my thing is, with as far as the channel numbers go, I don't pay super close attention to how many views my videos get, or how many likes or dislikes and that kind of thing, because my channel originally started, the whole idea for my channel was to play video games with my two daughters.
okay.
Right
And
on.
you see how often they have videos on the channel. They just didn't, they thought it was a cool idea, but didn't realize the work that was going to go into it. And hell, I was having fun, so I was like, okay, I'll be an old dude on YouTube. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, young, old, I think the thing I like about YouTube is like, especially with linking up with the awesome group of people that I linked up with now is like, everybody ranges in different ages, but it's just like, one big family type thing. And nobody looks at it like, oh, this is just a little kid, or, this guy's could be old enough to be my dad. Just look at it like a bunch of friends. And that's
Oh,
what I
yeah.
enjoy about it so much, to be honest.
Well, that is what's cool about the gaming community as a whole is, and it does get a little cliquish sometimes because you do find people that you can relate to more than other folks, and so you form these little groups and these little gaming communities and stuff. But it becomes like a brotherhood. I mean, I've never personally met Ace Pilot 2K7 or Buddha or Riot, but I just know because of how close we've all gotten, that if I was in a serious bind, those guys would be there for me, and that's what, with gaming communities, I think that's important, the closeness that you can get.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's not like a major life changing event, but my PC went down and You know, people just binded together in the community, helped me out, and you know, that just spoke volumes to me right there. And it's just a reason why I love doing this. Just because of that situation alone, just like spoke volumes. I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't, you know, reaching out asking for that. You know, but just when that happened and everybody just, you know, even not even money wise or helping me out like that, just like all the love and support during that time. It was awesome. It just spoke volumes to me, and I was shocked by it because like I never. Obviously I just started doing this in September, so it was just like, you know, it kind of threw me back a little bit, and yeah, it was just awesome. So I can relate to that.
Oh yeah, well that's good. I mean, and you know, a lot of folks, you know, they get into this whole YouTube thing and they're like, oh, you know, I'm gonna be famous, I'm gonna make all this money, and I'm like, you need to do this because it's fun. Because if you're trying to get into this thinking you're gonna make a bunch of money, you're gonna quit in about 2 weeks. So
Yeah.
have fun with it, make it fun. Everything else at that point is just gravy. You know, you make good friends, you know, you start getting these loyal viewers that come and hang out, you know, because you've got a list of folks you could probably think of in your mind that they're going to be there for every one of your live streams that they can possibly make. They may not have money to donate, but they are one of the most loyal people that's going to show up in your live streams and give you that view time and that interaction. And that's what it's about. You know, you form those friendships with the folks that watch.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I live stream pretty much every day, so it's like you know, there's familiar faces that come in every day. And I live stream because like I like making videos and all. I like making tutorials. I like doing all that. But for me, the live streaming aspect of it, being able to interact with the people that are subscribing to my channel and coming back every single day, and the people that are actively, you know, I'm talking to in Discord every single day. That's what I enjoy so much about live streaming itself, is just being able to sit there with these people and just interact every single day. Real quick in my chat, what's up? The Mexican Joe Decker. Joe Decker says, "Hey Onyx." Daniel Gaming, Midnight Angel, Geoffrey Gamer, Gaming with Cookies. What is up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. I know we're a little bit way later than Meet the Gamers tonight, but everybody that is here, appreciate it. Stacy, Benny, you guys got anything? I don't want to just steal the floor the whole time.
Yeah, what's up, Rocket City Gamers? Is it
Hey.
Onyx? Onyx, is it?
Yeah, Onyx Eye,
Onyx,
Rocket,
alright.
Rocket City Gamers, anything, you know.
Yeah, I was watching some of your videos, man. I seen that you do a lot of GTA, and I seen that you were doing the Blair Witch right now. You're doing that stream right now.
Yeah, man, I want to get back. I want to finish that up. I want to get back in that. You know, with the holidays, everything kind of got thrown off and everything. But and I know it's an older game, but you know, with Epic doing this thing where you get free games sometimes, you know, I'm like, well, it's a free game. Let's play it.
Yeah.
You know, let's
Yeah,
have
same
fun.
here.
I
Yeah, I
mean,
played
God-
it. I played it. I had an amazing ending to that game, man. I'm not gonna
Really?
tell you much, but
Yeah, don't
you'll
run
see
it.
what
Fuck,
ends
don't
up.
run it.
Yeah, you'll see what ends up happening. Matty also was playing it.
I
but
couldn't
he-
do it. I was going in
backed
circles.
out.
I was going in circles, and it was literally driving me crazy. So I was like, dude, this is not for me. I'm going to end up throwing something at my
Oh
monitor.
yeah.
And it was literally making me pull my hair out. Like,
I'm
I
not
was like, I
super
can't do
good
it.
at those puzzle style games like that too, that have, you know, you have to do things in certain order. And like in my playthrough of it, there's a part where you find the bunker, and there's a code lock on it or whatever. Well, I never did unlock that, and ended up I've passed that, and I don't even know what was in there. So it's like, you know, you can miss these little things, and now that's eating me up. I'm gonna have to play the whole thing, start it over again at some point, and try to figure out what's in that dadgum bunker. Probably
Yeah.
nothing important, but I still want to know.
I was stuck at the campsite. I'm looking at the toy car, stuck at the campsite. I couldn't get past it. I still have the game downloaded, but like I keep
It's
like
a
looking at
fun game. It's a fun game, and even if you don't stream it, because and that's part of it too. Sometimes when you're live streaming and you're having to interact with the chat, and you've got, you know, you're trying to figure out, you know, have I been here yet? Have I done this yet? There's just certain games that for me I can't stream. I can't pay enough attention to the game and interact with the chat to do either justice, right? And maybe try it that way. Just try playing it without streaming it and see.
Yeah, there's
you get a
definitely
little more
like
enjoyment out of it.
for me especially, that's one game I definitely would have to sit there and just leisurely play. Like I have those certain games that like, you know, I want to just play on my time. You know what I mean? I don't want to stream it. I just want to be able to sit there and focus on it. Another game that I probably should have gave another chance for that was Cyberpunk, but I just kind of shot it down after 2 hours. But like that's another game that like I need to sit there and focus on that game. I can't be talking to the chat, all that.
Right.
So
It is a
maybe in the
bit
future that'll be
overwhelming.
another one that I try, but as of now,
There's so much to do with that game. It's just overwhelming. Have either of you like tried
tried what?
Stanley Parable?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Couldn't hear you.
The Stanley Parable.
Stanley, no, it doesn't sound familiar to me.
Well, it's not good if my mic's going in and out.
I think I have it. Was that another one? Yes, I almost like your noise gates off a slight bit. Was that another one that was free on Epic at some point?
Not Epic. It was on Steam.
Oh, okay.
It's like
I
the
might
narrator.
have
There's,
downloaded
like,
that.
It's like a choice-based game, and you can end up having like 50 million different endings.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I suck at most puzzle games like that, so I'm kind of surprised I haven't rage quit Blair Witch yet.
That's what I feel like I do every time I play. Is just like, dude, like I feel like that, like I just like what? I just scream about it, man. Like it just aggravates me, and it's like I can't do it. I can't do it. I keep trying it over and over and over. And you know, I'll honestly watch other people's videos. Okay, what do I do? But I try to hold myself back from doing that because I feel like maybe it'll take away from the gameplay a little bit if I were to
Right.
jump and do that. But that's sometimes I get to that point where it's like, dude, I gotta go watch someone on how to get through this part because I want to play the game. Just because I've watched some live streams, especially Benny with you, that jump scare, those are awesome.
Yeah,
That's
Onyx,
hilarious.
you gotta go check that out, man. I had an epic jump scare that Matty, he has that time stamped in his video.
Somewhere on my
It was
page,
like-
I actually
I believe it
clipped
was like 30 seconds of it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
clipped
man,
it. It
I
was
had one of those.
hilarious.
Yeah, feel free
Yeah,
to
that's
send me
something that you
link.
gotta
I wouldn't-
rewind over and
Yeah,
over.
I'll send
wouldn't mind
it
checking
to you,
that
man.
out.
I'll send it to you. It's hilarious. In the chat, JT, what is up, brother? Six Film. Alley Gamer Pudding, what
Sorry,
is
guys,
up, brother?
I'm paying attention to chat here.
Hey,
What's up,
JT?
Timmy Luke, Geoffrey Gamer, JT, and OC Sniper? What's up, guys? Welcome.
So yeah, I was looking at the chat. The Mexican, he played on our server at one
Yeah, he
point
was telling me
too.
that.
Oh yeah.
And then when I was talking about those viewers that are in almost every live stream, Joe Decker is one of them. Joe, I can't remember the last time Joe Decker missed one of my live streams.
Really?
Yeah,
I've been over to his page a few times. I like watching him play Farm Sim.
Oh, yeah.
I try playing Farm Sim, but like I have a hard time with it just because it's not necessarily. I like the game, but I think when I get in that game, what my thing is I'm either constructing something or tearing down trees. The farming thing's not for me, but I like the construction part of it, building cities and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I think you need to find games that you can just chill out and play.
Yeah.
Not recording it, not streaming it. No real end game in mind. It's just I'm just gonna chill out and play this game.
See,
And
That's my-
No Man's Sky is one of mine. Do
No Man's
any of
Sky?
y'all play that?
I haven't heard of it. What is it?
No Man's Sky?
I've heard of
No
it.
Man's
but I've
Sky?
never played
Yeah,
it.
No Man's Sky.
I don't know if I've heard it.
Never
It
heard
had
of
a
it.
har- It had a horrible launch. Hello Games was the development company that put it out. That's actually how I met Buddha Rocks when we formed Cuffs.
Oh, man.
It was supposed to be a multiplayer like procedurally generated space game.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Problem
I'm looking
was,
at pictures of it right now.
yeah, and it's great now. Problem launched. It was probably one of the most horrible game launches in history.
Was it?
Oh God, yeah, because 90% of what they promised was going to be in the game didn't actually work. Almost like it wasn't play tested by the developers at all, because the multiplayer aspect of it, you could be,
Mic on.
it's procedurally generated universe, so everybody's in these different places. But for players that were able to get to the same exact spot, you couldn't see each other. It was really
Wow.
not true multiplayer, right? When it first came out, and people were livid.
Is
Um,
that game free or is it a paid
no,
game
it
right now?
no, it's not. It's not free.
So it
I'll have to
looks like
check
you're
it
like
out.
on a moon, right? It looks like you're on a moon.
Well, I mean, it's got basically endless planets. I mean, you can play it for the rest of your life and not explore the entire galaxy.
Oh wow. I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to check it out.
yeah, it's huge. And it's neat, but it's another one of those that there's not a whole lot of action. You know, there are some puzzles you have to solve, you know, to unlock different portals and things like that. And but it's not a fast paced game, but it does have some building aspects. You can build a base and that kind of
Okay.
thing. And but it's the visuals of the game are just so relaxing that it's when I need a game that I want to play just for a little bit, that's strictly just downtime, chilling out with myself. That's one of the games I go to.
Yeah, I was looking at pictures of it. I'm gonna definitely check it out. You said is that its own, like, you know how there's Epic and Steam? Is that, you said something about Hello Games? So that's its own thing?
Yeah, Hello Games was the developer that put out No Man's Sky, but you can get it from Steam. I'm pretty
Oh, you
sure.
could get it from Steam. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure it's on Steam. I don't know what the price is of it,
Yeah, I
but
see right here. It's on Xbox as well.
yeah,
I'm gonna check it out.
I'm not sure if it's crossplay, but you know, or not. But you know, of course, because I'm kind of addicted to PC gaming, I don't even own a console anymore.
I started. I actually got into I got a PC strictly to play LSPDFR when I found out about it.
That's what I did.
And like now
That's
it's like,
exactly why I got
Same
I mean,
mine.
I
here.
would if I was given a console, I would take it. But like when my PC went down and I went back to Xbox One, I was just depressed playing it. I was like, I just want my PC back. And I just, well, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just rather play on a PC now. That's just my preference. Everyone's got their preference,
Yeah,
but
I agree with you there, Matty. And then, I mean, at this point, you know, PS5, all the new Xboxes, it costs as much as a computer. You might as well just buy
yeah.
a computer, and then you have all the extra features that a computer does.
And then, like, you know, I watch a lot of Twitch streamers that play on the next gen Xbox, and they're just like, one of the guys, he plays Madden, but like, so like he just like, I can't stand it. I can't stand playing it on next gen. So he went back to the current generation Xbox One. I just don't know. I don't know if I wouldn't personally buy it. If I was going to take that money, I'll go either put it into buy a new PC or something like that, or something
Well,
more.
And you know, I mean, growing up, I had consoles. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, well, one of the first things I played games on was the Commodore, the old Commodore computers. Y'all probably don't even know what that is, but
I have no idea.
no idea. Yeah, it's
No
that
idea.
old. It was like you hooked it to your TV, and it was like the green monochrome text on the screen.
It's where Pong
it
came
was
from and
ancient.
everything.
Just about, yeah. It was about that same age, and you know, of course, I had the original Atari 2600. You know, so I mean, I'm old school gamer, right? Like I grew up when games were, you know, you had a guy that was literally a stick figure. That was your character.
I think the
and
first
stuff.
gaming console I had was a GameCube. That was the first one my parents ever got me, and I was
Mhm.
hooked on that. I
My first
honestly
was
I would love to get a GameCube again, just for the nostalgic
nostalgia.
reasons of it. Yeah, I would
Mhm.
love
my
to.
first is Super Nintendo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I still have it. I still have it till this day.
Well, you know, they do have the little NES minis or whatever you can get
yeah.
that have games already built in, you know, some of those old retro games, you know, the Mario Karts and some of that. And we have that, and we have the Atari.
It's a Raspberry Pi.
Oh, look.
Oh, Atari.
Oh, you got yours on the Raspberry?
Yeah, I can. Well, I mean, basically, you can get any of them now. You can get SNES, PlayStation. You can put them all on there, and you got a couple of
Wait, what is that?
N64. This is a Raspberry Pi. It's got the case on
What
it
does
and
it do?
everything, but I just pop it open. It's a little circuit board and everything. They programmed it so
Okay.
that you can go in there. You can do so many things with a Raspberry Pi, but a lot of people put like SNES on there, PlayStation. And now they have like little USB converters. So I have like 2 N64 USB controllers. Play some of that old
Wow,
GoldenEye.
that's another one I would
What?
love to get. I would love to get an N64 again. That was lit. I loved playing that.
Yeah.
I,
That's back
Project,
when
did you ever
the
check out
consoles
Project
were fun.
64?
Project
Me?
64?
Yes.
No.
I feel like I've heard that go around, but like probably not off the top of my head.
It's the emulator for the N64. You can just go. You should be able to go to a website and download Project 64. It's got.
This is stuff that I will definitely check out. Not off the top of my head, but I've been wanting to try to get a GameCube and N64 to play that old stuff so bad. Onyx, the Mexican says, what do you say? Pancho misses you.
Pancho. Well, come
Connor, what
on
is that,
around
brother?
there. Whitelist
Geoffrey?
applications are open, buddy. Come on.
There you go, Mexican. Hop on over there. It's open. What about you, Stacey? You said you were gonna try to get into an RP server, weren't you?
Yeah,
Do the
I
application
already
instead of last year?
applied, but they sent they're not accepting applications at this point because it's like Christmas
really?
time and everything. Yeah, I think they're just like
Even
giving
for
interviewers
civilian?
a break. So I asked them a question. I was like, "Are you guys gonna like let me know if this does change in the future?" Or I haven't heard back yet.
Oh,
But it's for
okay,
the same
yeah.
one. It's the SOJ, I think. Silver
Oh,
Lining,
okay,
or no,
yeah.
SL.
Oh yeah, I did the SLRP. I got in there today. I was gonna try the cuffs, but when I went on there, it was like I think it said something about close. I don't know. I just got so confused where it was taking me here and then there. To a
Yeah,
different
I
website.
have applications closed. I had them closed, but we do have a couple of hoops folks have to jump through, and the reason for that is it requires a little bit of work to get whitelisted, so that people who are not going to take things serious and are going to
Yeah.
create problems won't take the time to do that.
Yeah, exactly. Which
And
makes sense, which is
people
good.
get irritated and agitated, and I'm like, we've had plenty of live streams ruined because people come in there and just show out. So
Yeah,
sorry, but there's a few hoops.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
that's
blame you.
one of the
Just our prison break, we had some issues.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing that turned me off from 5M is, I was in a community, I did fire, and then I went to Leo, but it was public, so like there was so many trolls, so it was just such a turn off from 5M. And finally I was just like, all right, there's just something that I'm missing from my channel that I want to add to it, and it's the human interaction of 5M. I don't even necessarily ever want to be a cop or a paramedic or fire for SLRP. It's just simply I just want to go, I do my LSPDFR as a law enforcement, so I want to go into an RP server as a civilian, because like I got ideas just spinning in my head. So
well, I mean, come if y'all want to come back over there, check it out. If you have problems finding stuff, let me know. I can point you in the right direction.
Yeah, because Stacy, the Mexican, said tell Stacy go to cuffs.
Go to cuffs.
Cookies. Cuffs is cuffs is whitelist, yeah.
Yep. Hey, Timmy
Can
Luke.
I just like find that link
there's Timmy Luke.
on your one of your videos?
Yeah, can you send that link to my Discord?
To the to our website.
Well, you have to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
The application
I'm pretty sure you can get it off. I'm pretty sure it's in Rye Wilson's description too. That's where I had found it before.
Yeah, it's just if you go to Cuffs Gaming, KUFFS Gaming.com, that top menu, this Cuffs with a K, kind of like that old silly movie from a long time ago. Anyway, there's a link up at the top that says apply, and there's also one for the player's guide that kind of gives a breakdown. It is an economy based server, so there's jobs and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's awesome. I enjoy watching Cuffs a lot.
Okay. Yeah, that's fairly.
But yeah, whitelist applications are open, and like I say, if y'all have issues, I have DMs turned on in that Discord. So if you join the Cuffs Discord, you can always DM me.
All right. Is there? I just
not at 2 o'clock in the morning, please, because I am an older guy. I do sleep.
Are you Eastern
Is there?
Standard?
There's obviously an age limit, right? I have the people asking.
16. Yeah,
16. Yeah. Okay.
Which actually, I mean, the game is 17 plus. GTA
Yeah,
5 is
exactly.
17 plus,
Yeah.
and the main reason is because I mean a lot of us on there are adults, and there's just some language that as parents we don't think kids really need to be
Yeah, that
subjected
makes
to.
sense. Yeah, I feel like that's a lot of whitelists. So if at least the ones that I know of is 16 plus.
So
So
you
Yeah.
guys have like a whole. You said you have a whole economy. Can you like get jobs and everything? Like, what kind of?
Oh yeah. So I mean, there's you can be a taxi driver, right? And or an Uber driver. You can pick up AI pads. You know, you'll get a blip on your screen to go pick up an NPC. They get in the car. You take them to where they want you to drop them off. You get paid.
There we go,
You
Matty. We
know,
give him a
there's
smart car, Uber drive.
yeah, there you go. Yeah, we have you can
I
drive a
mean,
Surge around and be an
I
Uber
love
driver. You know,
like there's two servers that I love to watch, and it's Cuffs and SLRP. And it's nothing against Cuffs. I think I'm gonna stick to SLRP just because.
oh, I'm gonna
and-
have to
and-
go. I'm gonna have to hop off.
Yeah,
Nah, I'm just
exactly.
kidding.
But that's the one I chose. And I'm already in there, so you know what I mean. I'm just gonna
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah,
roll with
yeah.
that.
Make the best of it. I mean, and that's the cool thing about 5M is there's just thousands of servers, right? So if one doesn't quite fit for you, there's another one.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
The only thing about the
Uh,
SLRP though is if you're in, you have to either notify him that you want to go to another one, or he can't go.
Yeah, well, I mean, what's that? Actually, that's a good question for you, Onyx. So what is your guys' rule? Because I know is your guys' rule if you're in that whitelist server, you can't go and be in another whitelist server, right?
Not necessarily. So, our server is a little bit different in that we have a rule against anybody streaming from our server unless they're pre-approved to do so.
Yeah.
Which is turns a lot of folks off, and I get it. You know, people want to grow their channel where they want to be able to hop on the server and stream. The problem is, we also have a brand we want to protect, and we want to make sure that the folks that are streaming from our server have loyalty and are not coming in to troll. And because you got a lot of folks that love to stream troll videos, trolling the cops in 5M, and that kind of stuff. And so if you're an approved streamer on our server, you cannot stream from another 5M server and remain an approved streamer. That's really the only hard rule we have on that kind of thing. Now, if you hold a position like law enforcement or something like that, we do monitor attendance, and we ask for 4 hours a week, basically. And not everybody's gonna be able to make everyone, but we have our stream on Tuesday night and Saturday night. That's our planned stream nights. That's the time that we like folks to come and fill those positions. And if somebody misses long enough, then they eventually just get removed from that slot.
Joe Deckers was asking if you took tonight off of Cuffs.
I did not, Joe. I was actually playing as my fire chief, Phil McGroin, and I left 30 minutes early so that I could get ready to hop on here.
Yeah, there you go, guys. 16 and
Thank
older,
you
he
for making
says.
accommodations. We appreciate
Oh, no,
it.
no problem.
Yeah, I appreciate that a lot, man. Appreciate that
Thank
a
you.
lot. What else we got? Timmy Luke said he's on Cuffs. I think I
Yep.
seen something.
Yep, Timmy Luke's played on there some. He one of the cool things he does is he likes to go and just work behind the counter at the 24/7. It's not an actual real job, He's not getting paid to do it, through the economy or anything. But you can walk up to the counter and you actually buy from a menu, to buy things in there. But he'll stand there and talk to you and tell you, how much your order's going to be, and what you're buying, your beer or whatever it is you're getting.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Mexican wants to know if he needs to apply.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Fill out another whitelist application because I do it a little bit different now.
There you go, Mexican. Yep. And Joey C, what is up, brother? How you doing, man?
Now, question, Onyx.
Yep.
What was the first game you started recording?
My very first video was an LSPDFR video. Very first video on my channel. Yeah. And I go back and I've left it on my channel, even though God knows I've wanted to delete it so many times because it's so horrible. The audio quality is horrible. The video quality is horrible. I was just learning how to talk while I play a game, and
Yeah.
you go back after you've been doing it for a while, and you're like, oh my God, that sucked. But it got me where I am, so it was fun. I'm gonna leave it there. I don't
Yeah,
want
you
to
got to
lose.
keep it there.
I don't
You gotta
want to lose those 80 views I have on that first video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Wow.
you got to keep it there. So then one day, if you do hit 500,000 or 1 million, you go back and be like, "Oh, look at this! This is
Look at that
day
video.
one of history in the making,
Yep.
right there."
But
That's
I
cool.
actually I bought my PC, and expanded it over time. But my PC was purchased specifically for LSPDFR. Back when I actually had time to watch YouTube, um, now it's like I catch videos in passing just because I stay so busy with everything going on. But um, I used to watch, Steve the Gamer. I watched Ace Pilot 2K7 before we ever formed the group. Jeff Fabiano, Polecat, all those guys. Um, and saw the LSPDFR stuff, and I was like, man, this just looks fun. And so, as they say, the rest is history. Spent all that
Hey,
money
what's
on the
up, Buddha
computer
Rocks in the
to
chat?
play
What's
it.
up, Buddha?
Hey, there's Buddha. What's going on, brother?
There he
Have
is.
you made any
Cookies, what are you doing, bro?
content for LSPDFR?
Yes. Oh, you mean like mods or anything like that?
Textures or mods or uniforms or anything? Yeah.
No. I do now. I'm one of the main admins on our 5M servers, so the concept is kind of the same. I have done some skinning for some of our vehicles and manage that kind of stuff, but I haven't actually created anything from scratch. I suck at 3D software programs,
They're
so never.
not always the most fun to deal with.
I tried messing with Z Modeler, and I had to throw in the towel on that.
Speaking of which,
Actually,
Matty, I
last
was gonna
weekend I
say,
had.
did you ever?
Last weekend I was sitting here after the show with Stacy. I think Benny was here still.
Yeah,
too?
yeah. I was watching that.
I
Yep.
downloaded it. I'm looking at it, and I'm like, I'm sitting here trying to create a sphere, and then another sphere appeared, and then another sphere appeared. I was like, dude, I'm all set, bro. I'll make textures. That's good. I can't make the
Yeah.
actual vehicle.
See,
Now, and I mean, I do mess around some with maps, editing maps in CodeWalker or something like that, but I don't release any of it. It's just tinkering around on our server mainly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I just sit there, do the textures, vest textures, maybe some hats or some shirts, but the whole actual creating of a mod, call out, anything like that is just, yeah, you guys have at it. You guys create your mod, I'll throw a texture in for it. That's about as best as I can get.
one
I
thing,
mean, when you see now we have a guy that's helping us he with our fire and some of our law enforcement script stuff, Fisky 111. He's done some LSPDFR stuff, and actually he released LS Noir, which is basically LA Noir inside GTA.
oh,
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if it's still available. I know it was out there at one time, but he to see the work that he's put in to coding in our custom fire script and that kind of stuff, I'm like, oh my God. I
It's like a
can
foreign
edit.
language.
mhm.
Yeah, I can edit things, and change things around a little bit, but I can't start with a blank slate and create an entire script. I just can't do it. I have my limits.
Yeah, it just looks like a foreign language to me.
Mhm.
Matthew Skeed, what's up, brother?
I
we
really one of the
doing?
things I can't believe they haven't figured out is how to turn like Blender objects into GTA 5 usable objects.
Well, and that's the thing. I was doing some research. Is it like interior stuff you were doing, or props or something like that?
Just starting off small, so I actually tried to replicate like a tire, just with the tread and everything onto it.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I know I was seeing some reference to a thing called GIMS, GIMS or something like that, GIMS Evo or something like that, that you have to use to export a 3D model to GTA format, but I think it only works with 3ds Max or something. But that may only be for interiors.
Yeah, sounds like foreign language for me.
And 3ds Max is $1,500 a year.
Yeah.
The software is.
hell. Jesus.
That's why when you buy these, when you get these custom maps from folks, that's why they like to charge so much.
Oh, wow. Geoffrey Gamer coming in the house.
They actually do have a Vice City. I think it's free.
What's up,
but
Geoffrey?
The way they do
What's
it
up?
is.
What is up, Jeffrey?
Hey, Jeffrey.
Hey, what's
Howdy.
up, Onyx? I just wanted to come in and just meet you, man. I was checking out some of your videos, and looking at some of your role playing, man. You're actually really good.
Well, we have fun. It's, there's times that, I would be embarrassed if my kids or my wife saw a specific role play scenario, but,
Yeah.
we have fun.
What you eating on over there? I see you keep grabbing something from I'm a tubby guy, so I always want to know what somebody's eating.
Fresh baked chocolate chip cookies.
Oh,
my wife brought to
my.
me right before we got
Jeffrey.
started.
Oh, man, that looks so good.
Yep.
That looks good, man.
We're, those of us in the Cuffs gaming community believe in eating.
Oh, yeah. Jesus.
Definitely.
I
Yeah,
believe
always
that
into
in my
talking about
community.
food.
I eat peanut butter jelly for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
He eats that shit
Now-
like it's going out of style.
Well, let me give you a tip on the peanut butter and jelly. So, you know how peanut butter and jelly doesn't like to really mix very well because the jelly is so solid.
Oh, yeah.
Well, one of my late night snacks, which is basically probably diabetes in a bowl, is peanut butter and jam. I use jam instead of jelly because jam mixes better with the peanut butter. I just mix it up in a bowl and eat it straight out of the bowl with a spoon.
Look at Maddie's interest right now.
Well, let me tell you this. So when you got your grape jelly, right, and you put it in the fridge, and then like you say, you go to spread it, it's hard to spread it.
Right.
What is up,
Me
guys?
personally, I leave the jelly in the cupboard with the peanut butter, so when I go to spread it, it just spreads real smooth like melted butter, and it works good. Oh, what's up, Rye? Rye Wilson in the chat. How you doing, brother?
Hey, that's right. Oh, look at all the Cuffs
Yeah.
fam coming over.
Corey coming
showing
in.
some love.
Appreciate you guys coming in, man.
What's up, Trooper?
So have you ever RP'd with Ace? I'm sorry if you've already mentioned it in the stream. I joined in kind of late, but have you ever RP'd with Ace?
Yes. So the actual Cuffs crew, there's 4 members. We have the Cuffs crew, there's 4 of us, and then the Cuffs community is everybody that plays on our servers. So in the Cuffs crew is me, Buddha Rocks, Ace Pilot 2K7, and Rye Wilson. We're the 4 Cuffs members, the 4 Cuffsmen, so to speak.
So Cookie's timed out one of the 4 Cussmen. Jesus.
Who got timed out?
He didn't get
No, I
timed
think
out.
he-
No,
I
he
think
didn't
just
get
deleted
timed out.
Buddha's message.
Yeah.
Oh.
He just saw I think what he said was he saw like something related to
Mofos.
his story.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's up,
Mofos,
mofos?
So he
yeah.
had
Oh,
that
yeah.
trick. He had that trigger finger ready to
Yeah,
go.
that trigger
we're
finger
some-
was going, man.
Yeah,
We're some loudmouth folks over at the Cuffs gaming community.
it's
That's cool,
entertainment
man.
though. I love
Yeah.
watching Cuffs. I love watching Rye, Buddha, Ace, all them. It's just great entertainment. There's actually another one that's on there, Excalibur.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm subscribed to him too. He's got some good entertainment too.
Oh yeah. Now, in our Cuff streams, we try to put a link to those that are approved to stream from our servers, and Excalibur is one of those.
Hey, CJ with the $10 dono. He says a little something for your next Moxie. I'll buy a 12.
Hey.
I'll buy a 12-pack of Moxie with that.
But anybody can record clips for videos, recorded content on our server, but only certain people have to be pre-approved to stream from it, live stream from it. But C Wine is one of our approved streamers. Excalibur is one of our approved streamers. And there's several folks over there. We've got a really tight community, a lot of really cool folks that hang out with us.
Yeah, that's awesome.
What's your requirements for approving somebody to stream? Do you have requirements or? Do you just like them to ask so you can monitor who's doing it?
We have some loose requirements, but basically the four of us have to vote on whether to approve it or not. So, we'll actually, minimum of 100 subscribers on whatever their primary platform is, just because, we need to see that you put a little work into your channel. We're not as crazy as YouTube and requiring 10,000 views or anything like that, but at least 100, you've been around a while, we've gotten to know you kind of thing. And then we will stalk your channel and look at your content and see what the quality looks like. Are you a jerk to your subscribers, or are you, do you actually talk to them? Because we got to think about in the end, we kind of got to think about the brand and,
absolutely.
the pace we want to put forward.
Yeah, it's a business.
Yeah, it makes sense. You want a good picture for what everyone sees too.
Yeah, that sounds like it's a lot of work. I mean, just making content and dropping content and editing is a lot of work. Are you a full-time parent, worker? I mean, where do you find the time to moderate things like that, run a server, and do everything that life asks of you?
Yeah, well, and that's the thing. I mean, in the end, my channel suffers because I do put other things first. So, we don't, we've talked a lot about the 5M server, but we don't just have a 5M server. We have the 5M server, we have a Red M server for Red Dead Redemption 2, which it's not public yet. It's only available to our Patreon supporters, but it will be public. So that's in development right now. We've got a DayZ server. We've got an Atlas server grid with four grids to the Atlas server.
Jeez.
Seems like we got something else. Buddha's maintaining a Rust server. We had Empyrean server at one time. So I mean, we've got 2 dedicated server machines that we run different game servers on and stuff. And so because of the work on the servers, I don't get to stream as often as I'd like to. And I got to the point now where I have so much recorded content. I just don't take the time to go back and edit and release a video.
Can I borrow some of it and I'll just dub my voice over it?
and see, and that's what's crazy though, because I've actually watched, and if I do release a recorded video, it doesn't get nearly the views that a live stream gets for some reason.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe if it's since I was light on time, I could only stream. I didn't have time to edit. And I don't know if I've conditioned my viewers to be used to a live stream and not recorded content, but I mean, heck, I can live stream, and if I stream for 2 hours, I put 2 hours worth of work in it, and that's it, and get a heck of a lot more views than if I spend, 2 hours recording it, another hour or 2 trying to edit it, to then get half the views. It's not really worth it.
Well, that's my thing. With like a recorded LSPDFR patrol opposed to a live stream LSPDFR patrol, I'm talking like it's night and day. The difference of
we were just talking about that.
The viewers after the fact of watch a live stream is just substantially higher than a pre-recorded patrol. So I just kind of got in the mindset of, all right, I'll live stream LSPDFR 5 days a week. I'll do some different games on the weekends. So it's kind of just, I set up an alter ego, Officer Ball on duty Monday through Friday, like a 9 to 5 type job. And I enjoy that. So.
Yeah. And like you said, with the conditioning your subscribers, it's funny because, if you start off as a live streamer, and all of your subscribers are used to seeing that live stream, and then you start pumping out recorded patrols, you could potentially lose some subscribers. Now, I mean, you're close to almost 8,000 subscribers, right? Congratulations, by the way. It's you might not notice it, but somebody who's under 1,000, it's funny how people get used to seeing one thing, and then when you drop something else out of the blue, they're just like, whoa, what's this? You know, what's this shit? And like they just want to, you know, well, I'm gonna leave now. He's done doing live streams, so.
And you know, it was kind of funny, but early on, you know, you mentioned when your channel's got smaller subscriber numbers, you notice some things where you notice changes in your numbers when you have lower numbers. So
Were you watching earlier? Because I did say that.
Oh no, I was actually in Buddha's live stream. We were doing the Cuffs roleplay thing up until this, but the when I would drop a video, sometimes I would lose 5 or 10 subscribers. You know, and I'm like, damn, if I'm gonna lose a subscriber every time I put out content, you
Right.
know, I need to do something different. And you know, so it was kind of a combination of that, you know, watching some numbers drop, you know, looking at the view time on the recorded videos, you know, you just didn't get much. It's almost like they skipped around. It's like, I'm gonna watch the first, you know, minute and a half, then I'm gonna skip to the last minute and a half. You know, it's like you missed all the good meat in between.
Yeah.
And you know, when the numbers were going up and down, and you know, my time was horrible because I worked in retail asset protection, right? So as an asset protection manager, catching shoplifters and employees that were stealing and that kind of thing, and it was a salaried job, and you know, there was no 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. There was no set schedule where I could even, you know, I couldn't put together a stream schedule. It was, yeah, my channel is, I fly by the seat of my pants. I just have fun with it, you know. I don't promise anything other than you come hang out and have fun, and that's all I can do. But there just comes a point where you have to look at your channel and whether, you know, recorded content is working for you, or if the live streaming is working for you. And it just became clear to me that live stream was working, recorded content took too much time and didn't amount to anything.
Right on.
It's different for different channels.
I have to
Yeah,
ask.
and that's the thing. Every channel is a little bit different, and you know, and you'll have different viewers, and some prefer this, and you know, some prefer live streams.
So
Now, the only drawback to a live stream is, you know, if somebody puts out a recorded video that's 15 minutes long, I'm going to go try to give them that view and watch that video. But if it's after the fact, because there's something new happening now, and I stay as busy as I do, I can't watch an hour and a half long live stream
Right.
too often. You know, I can't go back and replay a live stream too often. So if you have folks that do that, and they come back, you know, a week after your live stream aired and they've watched that replay, pat them on the back and thank them, because that they meant to do that. They didn't accidentally come hang out and watch a replay for an hour and a half. You know?
I hear that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I know personally, I don't know if I've ever, not a full one, I've gone back and watched, you know, people's replays, but I definitely am not sitting. I just don't have the time to sit there for that hour and a half, 2 hours to watch the full thing. But you know, that's a good point. I didn't even think about. I mean, I study a lot about my YouTube analytics, so it's like that's what I try to do. I try to cater my content to where, you know, views and numbers are, because obviously that's what people are watching. And then if I see a video like Record Patrol, you know, gets 0.2 watch hours with 30 views, and then you know what I mean. So that's
those numbers are very, very important, man. Those numbers are hugely important. All the analytics, you know, and all the different subfolders that are inside of your analytics will tell you where are your viewers looking.
Yeah.
Where are they clicking? I mean, YouTube does pretty good with the analytics of your channel and of your specific videos, and they're pretty good. That's a Yeti. I see you got a Yeti there, huh?
Oh, this, yeah.
Yeah.
I picked this up. It's the Blue Yeti Blackout
Mic off.
edition. Picked it up on clearance at Radio Shack
Mic
before
on.
Radio Shack went out of business.
Wow.
Yep.
Good old Radio Shack. I just got a Yeti. My wife just got me a Yeti, and I love it so far.
I also see.
Yeah, it's
you,
good, and it takes.
You got some
What, Stacey?
panels back there, huh?
Yeah. I'm
He's
looking
got
at him
the
next to Matty's screen. Like, I like the way the blue and the red is is
I gotta
is
get some
going.
Yeah,
more.
we're in
What
the
you got for
same room for a
Christmas?
second there.
I gotta get this more. I just want to.
We
fill it
are,
up.
we are.
That's all. I just want
Maddie,
to fill it up.
Maddie.
It's a weird
Maddie,
hang
come
on
here.
Yeah, come here, Geoffrey.
Come here,
One
man.
in one corner, one in the other.
All right, so
Yeah.
what
And then it's
color
blue.
you,
Y'all guys did that?
Vinny,
Y'all set that up, blue
Vinny,
and
what
red?
color you getting? Because me and you need to get together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need to figure out what colors y'all gonna do next.
We could be the Power Rangers, baby. Come on, man.
Let's make that.
Hated the Red Ranger.
I'll do purple. I'm gonna do purple, guys.
Here you go,
Yeah,
the
do
Purple
purple.
Ranger.
You don't even need a lot. You just gotta get enough. You just fill out the camera space.
Wait,
That's
is that,
all. I
Yeah.
do.
does that
Just
leave me
fill
with
out
a
the
Yellow
rest of the
Ranger?
camera space.
The Yellow Ranger.
Is that what it leaves me with?
I had the
I
hots.
want
for
the
it.
yellow. I want to trade out the
What?
blues and put yellow because my whole thing, my logo is yellow. My
Yeah,
usually
dude.
my stream outlet overlay is yellow. I want to change it to yellow.
That's why my wife got me the red and black. She got it just because of the logo, and yeah, it fits great,
it
man.
does. It looks really good with
It
your
looks
display
good.
you
It
got
looks
back
really
there.
good.
Yeah,
The
it does look
logo,
good.
so.
Putting a lot of work, but I like that blackout edition of that Yeti. I need to get a boom arm like that. But the Yeti, if man, I wish they weren't so expensive because I would love for everybody to be using these Yetis, man. They're just so
Yeah, it's been good. And I actually started out with this one. Well, I mean, I guess I started with a headset, the mic on the headset and that kind of stuff. But early on, I found this, and so I've had it for a long time.
yeah.
It took a minute to fit because they're very, very sensitive. I mean,
Yeah.
you can hear and we have a decent sized house, and my office is upstairs and stuff, but I can't close the door because I have a dog that wants to be able to come in and out. It's one of those open floor plan kind of houses, so that it just echoes,
Yep.
And I could hear when I went back and listened to my recordings, I could hear all this different little background noise and stuff like that. So it took me forever to get that stuff tweaked. But my brother Buddha Rocks helped me out a lot with the whole audio stuff because he was in the music business for so long. He helped me tweak a lot of the audio.
Yeah, it makes a difference. I was telling them that if my son, I have hardwood floors right above me.
Uh-huh.
And if one of my kids is sitting on the floor and so much as passes gas, this microphone will pick it up, man. It's no joke, man. It's no joke.
I wanted to take a step back for a second. So you talked about your Patreon, about how you can get in there and get early access. Is that different from your personal YouTube Patreon?
Yes. So the Cubs gaming community, we have a Patreon page, and if you're a Patreon member, you get early access to. Well, right now you get early access to the Red M server because that's the only thing that's early access. And then you get some extras, like you get access to the Atlas server, and you get access to the DayZ server. But those are just extras as a thank you for helping keep the lights on, so to speak, for the server.
I like that. You guys have the copper server, the silver server, but it looks like actual currency. You got the little chemical symbol for them.
Yep, but Red M, I'm hoping, and the only drawback to Patreon, the only reason I wish there was a better option, if somebody was to join our Patreon today, they're going to get charged immediately, and then on the first of the month they're going to get charged again, and so I wish Patreon would go to a true 30-day cycle.
Yeah.
They're not going to charge you again for 30 days instead of. You sign up on the 30th and then boom, 2 days later, we're charging you again.
I didn't realize that when I first.
Oh, is
did
it
my
really?
first
Patreon does that even if you charge?
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't realize.
I didn't know
when
that.
I bought NBE, it was back in August. I bought it August 28th. And they did the same thing. And I was like, that's 2 days? And they charged me. I was like,
Yeah.
oh.
Actually, that's true. Yeah, I just got NVE, and they told me they're going to charge me on the first again. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the only drawback to Patreon. But the cool thing about it is that was one less thing I had to manage. It auto assigns the roles in the Discord to get, to be able to see the channels they need to see to get in these other servers. And so it really did take a load off of me. And then, too, knowing every month, okay, I've got these folks that are supporting the server, then I know the server bills are going to be paid, right? And then anything extra, that's what we use to, you know, to buy custom vehicle models for the server, or or get a second server like we did. You know, having 2 server machines now, and then, you know, and then the crazy parties that we have at the Cuffs house, you know, with all the extra money. No, I'm kidding. It's not, it's not like that. No, it never was meant to try to make money off of folks. It's just strictly we're trying to keep the server bills paid, and I don't want to have to take groceries off my table to keep the server running.
Yeah,
What
it's
is
gotta
what
be
is
expensive.
yeah? What is if you don't mind me asking, what's the monthly cost to keep a server like Cuffs up?
So we have two dedicated machines. One machine is $98 a month, roughly. The other machine is $125 a month. And then you know, then you've got your we donate $15 to 5M itself, to the collective, in order to have some special features for our server, like the custom EUP uniforms and that kind of thing. So that's in there. We've got, you know, the website cost and stuff like that. So it was, I think the last estimate I did was like over $2,000 a year
Wow.
to keep
Wow.
the server on.
Wow.
And for the longest time, I paid that out of my own pocket.
Wow.
And finally, I was just like, I can't, I can't do it anymore. And our community stepped up and was like, hell, we'll jump in and help out.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
it's
that's
amazing.
awesome.
Yeah,
That
the
is
community, we talk about it, you know, amongst us all the time, the YouTube community and the subscribers, and you know how you know somebody through video only, right? And
right.
it's amazing at you know, I get more love from these guys here than I do my own family. Not my own immediate family in my house, but you know, cousins,
Family members.
family members. Like, no lie, it's sad, but it's absolutely awesome at the same time. You know,
And
feel you,
oh,
Geoffrey.
yeah, I totally agree. Because, you know, like I said, if I've never personally met Ace, Buddha, and Rye, you know, the 4 of us have never really met each other in person. But if we ever do, we're probably going to end up getting arrested somehow. I have, you know, but you know, it's probably going to we're probably going to get in some illegal activity. But you know, I've never met them, but to me, they're brothers. You know,
yeah, man, absolutely.
I mean, we were there to celebrate when Ace posted pictures of his children as they were not as they were born, but after they were born. We didn't get to see the you know, the gory details, but you know, we got to celebrate that with somebody that, you know, otherwise, if we didn't play video games, we would have never come across.
Right,
You know,
Yeah.
it's
and
amazing.
yeah,
Really is.
and you know, it's so interesting because you got, you know, you've got Rye that was up in the Ohio area, and you had, you know, Buddha that was in near Atlanta, Georgia, and then Ace was up in New York, and then, you know, me down here in Huntsville, Alabama, and we, you know, we ran across each other playing video games. You know,
I mean, you're talking 4 totally different, you know, totally different, you know, whatever sides of the I mean, not sides of the country, but
Coast.
yeah,
yeah,
totally
yeah,
different regions and stuff. Yeah,
regions.
and
That's the word I was looking for.
and
Jesus
of course,
Christ.
I'm the only weirdo though
What's up,
that's
Mexican?
I'm the only weirdo that's in Central Time Zone. They're
You
all
and
in the Eastern
CJ.
Time
Yeah,
Zone.
you and CJ, man. You and
Mhm.
Criminal Justice. You ever hear of Criminal Justice?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I don't. No, I might have to check that out.
yeah, Criminal Justice. He's one of our boys, and you know, he's a guy I learned everything from, and a lot of us have actually. Yeah.
Quick shout out.
Yeah,
real
he's
quick.
central.
Hey,
I
that
think that's the
Mexican.
awesome.
Hey, hashtag hell. What's going on, guys?
That's the awesome part, though, is like, you know,
Oh,
I'm
that's
watching,
right.
I'm watching the guys I learned from, and then, you know, becoming so close with them, is such an awesome thing. Talking to these people pretty much every day.
Every day, yep.
Is what's incredible about it.
It's a family.
Buddha Rocks mentioned something in the chat that I had actually forgotten about. At one time we didn't have this 16 rule. We did let a few younger folks in, and we've watched a couple of our community members. We've been there as they've grown up into young men. They started out with us as we've got this one little dude, Skylar the gamer. He's been hanging out with us since he was 12, but he was ahead of his time. He wasn't a squeaker 12, but but we actually, his voice is getting deeper. He's growing up, and that little dude has some work ethic. He's dispatched for us a lot, for our live streams, done the dispatch stuff. And then, he also does, sports broadcasting for one of his local radio stations and stuff. And then, one of the local teams there in Tennessee, he's there in the stands, broadcasting.
Wow.
And he's like 14 years old.
Smart. He's smart kid.
So that just made me think
that is
question.
awesome.
How do you guys talk on your server? Do you go into a Discord server and have the police has a certain channel, fire has a certain channel?
Or do you use TeamSpeak? Maybe TeamSpeak as well.
We use the in-game voice, the built-in in-game voice for interaction, near each other to talk, just like if you were standing on the street talking. Yeah. And then for radio communication, we use TeamSpeak.
TeamSpeak, yeah.
I might have to look into that.
TeamSpeak's awesome.
Did you ever get a response back from the SLRP, Geoffrey?
Oh yeah, I'm already in. I gotta do civ training, 4 hours of civ training on the 29th, and then in-game training January 1st.
What about you, Geoffrey? You applied, right?
No, not yet.
Come on, Geoffrey.
I've been working on my Grand Theft Auto. I don't know, man. It's really bogging me down. And I was gonna do a patrol earlier, and I'm just having issues right now with my game hooking. My grammar police doesn't want to work. I'm hitting the button and talking, and there's no response from that. And it ruins your spirit of wanting to play, and it's starting to piss me off. So I figured I'm gonna jump out of here in a few minutes and just give it another go. But I am going to apply, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Grammar police you having problems with, Geoffrey?
Grammar police. I'll sit there and show me code 4 or show me and
man, brother, I watched your tutorial and that's what got me running.
Yeah, right. So
how is that possible that yourself is not getting it done?
It's fresh install. Yeah.
Hey, Matthew Skeed said he's willing to help you out. Take a look at it, Geoffrey, if you want.
Is he?
Yeah.
I might have to do that. I'm going to give that one more try. And turning on my Xbox controller while in the game is making my game freeze. I don't know. I've never had that issue since the update, and I don't know what that's all about. I don't know if I got to reinstall the drive or
do you use wireless?
Or what. Yeah,
okay.
I've used wireless ever since I started, and just recently, every time I go into the game, first off, my game won't load if my Xbox controller is on. It'll crash during load up. So if I turn my Xbox controller off, it'll load right in. But now I'm having an issue where when I'm loaded in, I can hit my button, turn it on, and my game will freeze. And it's like a hard freeze where it won't even exit the game. I have to just restart my computer. So
I use wired. I've always used wired.
I'm thinking about it, going back to wired.
I'm gonna get that Razor Wolverine with the 6 extra buttons on it.
Yeah, wired here too.
Wired here. An awesome controller. Have you gotten it yet?
Buddha Rock says keeping LSPDFR running is like owning an old Harley. You got to tinker with it every day.
Yeah, you do. You really do. He is not lying, man.
I picked up this controller from Amazon.
Oh, wow.
iPega, I think is the name of it.
Matty, is that the one that you had found?
And it, it actually, you can hook it up to your phone and play like phone games with it.
Oh wow!
It was like $30,
What brand is
$35,
that?
something like that.
iPega.
iPega.
Oh,
iPega.
Pega.
I don't know if you can read it.
Yeah.
IPEG,
iPega.
yeah.
iPega.
Yeah,
Okay.
iPega. Yeah.
Yeah, the controller that I
Keep going.
found, Benny, was
Yeah.
the new. It was I think they just came out with it a month ago. It's a Razer Wolverine. It's
Razer.
got 6 mappable buttons that you can map on the go for whatever you want.
Oh wow.
And it's a little it's pricey, but I just feel like that would be amazing to have those extra 6 buttons where I could hook up my dispatch button to, or ELS lights all on there. Just click those instead of having to reach over to the keyboard. Obviously, you got the little keyboard controller you could use, but I feel like those buttons would work wonders. Not even just for that, but Call of Duty or other games like that.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely awesome controller.
Yeah.
I want to get that.
Yeah, but I think I'm going to take off there. I wanted to pop in. I wanted to meet you, Onyx. I think from what I've seen so far, I think you have great stuff. I am subbed. Notifications is on, man. So looking forward to watching more of your
Same here,
videos.
brother.
And if you can you send Ace my way through Discord? I'm shameless, right, Matty? I'm shameless. I would love to get Ace on our shows, on Meet the Gamers and the Leftovers. So
yeah, and I think I think Buddha's going to be on.
Yeah, I talked to Buddha. He's
soon.
I told him January 9th. I'm looking forward to that.
Awesome. Yeah, that's great.
I told Reaper the Gamer he's going to come on next week, and then I'm going to get Buddha Rocks on here on the 9th.
I thought we were.
And yeah, I got to tell you, Ace. Ace has got he's got a wife and kids, and
I know he's a busy guy.
He's pumping out that content like crazy. I mean, he's got sometimes 2 or 3 videos a day that pop out. Ooh. And
wow.
And I'm like, my God, there's days I don't even feel like putting pants on.
I know, right?
This guy's breaking all these videos.
See, I tried taking that angle with because I talked to him. I have been talking to him through Discord and through email, and I told him, I said, listen, you do too much. Well, just come on the show for an hour and a half and just relax.
Yeah.
You're still putting out content, but you're just relaxing and just chatting. So he did say, I went into one of his live streams. He did say that he would like to come on in the middle of this month, or not this month, I'm sorry, January. So I just don't like to pressure people, you know what I mean? So
well, and I think maybe some of the Cuffs guys needed me to be the guinea pig and make sure that that
send me one first.
yeah. Let me take one for the team first.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
All right. Treat them good, guys. All right.
Yeah,
exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Good luck with your game, Jeffrey.
Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna go give that a shot.
Yeah,
I'll see you guys, Stacy, Benny, Matty. I'll catch you guys later. Onyx, nice meeting you, man.
Good meeting you,
later, brother.
Take it easy, brother.
All right, take care.
But yeah, I don't know about you guys. It's been a little over an hour.
Yeah.
You guys want to wrap up, or it's up to you guys?
I mean, I'm good either way.
Yeah, we can wrap it up here.
Yeah, it's up to you guys. I mean, I'm exhausted. Got a little bit to do.
Fair enough.
YouTube wise, and then gotta get to bed. I didn't get to bed till 4 o'clock this morning, and then I got up at 9, 10.
Go get some
tired.
rest,
Absolutely.
So, thank you
Onyx,
so
it was,
much for coming on to the show.
Yeah, it was a pleasure having you on here.
Yeah,
so
thank you for being on the show, brother.
And then
no problem. I like hanging out, meeting new folks. That's what this is all about, right?
Absolutely,
right
man.
See you in the
Absolutely, it's about networking. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll see if I can't twist Ace's arm a little bit. See if I can't get him to do
that.
Twist his arm.
He's actually a really cool guy. When he says he's busy, he ain't lying. But like I said, for somebody that had that many subscribers when we were all small, to hang out with us and play games with us, he's actually a cool dude.
Yeah, it's awesome. It is.
You don't
It is
hear
awesome.
that very often.
No, you don't. You don't. A lot of a lot of big YouTubers, they get that. I don't know. I don't want to say it like it sound like an asshole, but they get a complex on them. You know what I mean? That
and I've been accused of having a little complex because I absolutely despise Discord DMs. Right. So just because a lot of times they come at the most horrible times. Like, I'm trying to record I'm live streaming, or I'm at work, or and part of it is my own character flaw, and that if I get a Discord notification, I feel compelled to open it and reply to it, and so so I do sometimes. I'm like, hey, please don't DM me. I've got a general channel in my Discord. Ask me in there, and when I can, I'll answer you. And it's not because I think I'm some high, almighty or anything. It's just I value my family time and my work time, and like to kind of keep some of that separate. But yeah, there are some folks, man, if you reach out to them, because I've had it happen, when I was a smaller channel, reaching out to folks, and some of them would talk to you like crap,
Yeah.
you know, and there's no need for that. You started somewhere too,
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And so I thought it was kind of cool that, that Ace never did that. And then, when you get these people that comment on your videos, that is one of my huge pet peeves is if somebody comments on my video, I have got to answer them. They took the time to comment on my video. I'm going to take the time to comment back and at least thank them for watching or something. And there are so many people, even with small channels, that don't reply back to the people that comment on the videos. It's like, even if it's something as simple as thanks for watching,
Yeah, exactly.
comment back. And God, YouTube, please, if somebody at YouTube is watching, fix the comment notifications, please. Because there's times that somebody will comment on one of my videos and I don't get a notification at all. And so I don't know to go back and talk to them.
I've seen some people that I jump in a live stream and they're saying that they don't even, who is it? I forget his name. But he has like 60,000 subscribers, and then I went into his live stream. He had like 13 viewers, and he was saying how YouTube just doesn't send notifications out to people. People were coming in saying, I didn't even know you were live. I didn't get the notification that you were live.
And
with
used to
just yesterday, man.
Huh?
With yours just yesterday. After like
What about-
3 to 6 hours after you did your live stream, it was like, yep, you're live.
Oh yeah, I remember you
And I
saying
went in
that.
there
Yeah,
and it
people.
was
I
like,
forget what the name people called it. I think
what?
someone said it was something about shadow ban or something like that. When they can go back in their videos and they look like, I guess, none of their subscribers got notifications sent to them over the video. And it's like, wow, that's crazy.
And used to the when somebody commented on one of your videos, you got like an instant notification on the YouTube Creator app on your phone. And now it's hit or miss if you get it.
Yeah,
And
I can go back.
I feel so bad when I go to my dashboard, because the dashboard is clunky for getting to your comments sometimes, and I always have my phone on me, so when I go to my dashboard and I see, oh my God, somebody commented on this video 2 weeks ago and I haven't thanked them yet, I feel horrible.
Yeah, I see that all the time. I'll go back to videos and because I do the same thing. I mean, I literally, if a notification pops up, I go and respond to the comments, even if it's just thank you or something like that. And then I go back and there's some that I don't even see, and but I'll go reply to them. But it's crazy how that works.
We're in this world of instant gratification and all these different forms of entertainment that people have access to. And so if somebody took the time to come and watch your video for 15 or 20 minutes or whatever it was that your video was, then it doesn't take you but a second to say thanks, and to see some of these large channels, just for lack of a better word, piss on their subscribers by not replying. I mean, and I get it. There comes a point where you're going to be so busy you might not can keep up, but at least try.
Yeah. Yeah, it was because you get some of those live streams, you see their chats going a mile a minute.
Oh God,
it's understandable that they miss some, but
look,
you know what I mean?
Being a moderator in Ace Pilot's chat, I'm gonna tell you, there's times that I'll just close the chat window and all I can do is watch. I can't even keep up with the chat. It's so crazy, It's like, no, I don't feel like moderating this today. I'm gonna have to let somebody else do that. I'm just gonna hang out and watch.
Yeah, it's they go fast, and it's like I
Yeah.
wonder, like, well, how do they keep up with it? It's like,
You just catch it the best you can. I mean, it's the
yeah,
same thing. You know, if you're playing Call of Duty or something, you're in the middle of a huge firefight, you're gonna miss some chat. You just
yeah,
catch it when you can.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's true. It even happens to me now. Like in
Mhm.
a game, I'll get caught up in it. And my chat obviously doesn't run too that fast, but
Yeah,
I'll have to go back and I'll
I
be
don't
like,
really
oh,
have that
what did I
problem
miss?
either.
Yeah,
I go back and it's
especially
like,
when you
oh,
start
okay,
adding those
well, there's
puzzle
4,
games
5,
in there.
6, 7, 8 messages, and I have to go back and read them.
You start adding
Yeah.
those
But
puzzle
yeah,
games in there, and
yeah.
That's
Sometimes I
right.
go into some live chats and there's so many. It's like overpowered with bots and games, so it's like I'm trying to like. I like to when I also go into a live stream. I like to try to interact with the people in the chat as well.
Mhm.
Obviously, try to interact with the YouTuber, but try to build relationships with people in chats too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like for me, I like doing that a lot. Just building friendships with people and the other people that I follow. I like
Oh
doing
yeah.
that.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie though, when like you guys start doing like those benzo raids and we all go over there, you don't even see any of those.
Yeah, it's goes quick.
30
It goes
comments in
quick.
like 10 seconds.
Hmm.
Anytime someone comes to my channel with a raid, you know what was the worst is that last weekend, right as I ended, Benzo came in and
Oh yeah.
raided. I felt so bad.
I saw that Benzo sent that raid over there, and
I
you
was
you
like,
had the
oh,
credits rolling.
And then they send it over
Yeah.
to Gamer Benny, and he just ended
and
the
then Benny,
raid.
yeah,
Oh yeah, I was ending it too.
man, but I'm at the point where I feel when I get raids from anybody that it's just like it kind of like I get like all conjumbled and try to straighten up what I'm doing and I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
But all right, thank you again so much for coming on to the show.
Yeah, thank you so much,
No
man.
problem.
Thank
Thank
you so
y'all.
much. It was
Yeah,
a
thank
pleasure
you so
having you.
much for being here with us.
And
I can't wait to continue to watch you on Cuffs and all them guys on Cuffs, and now
Yeah.
especially getting to personally meet you, it's going to be even more awesome. So
I come across much more of an ass on in Discord text than I do in live video chat.
yeah,
So
hey,
a lot of people underestimate me or misunderstand me.
yeah,
'Cause,
exactly,
reading your emotion
exactly.
into
yeah.
that might be me.
But yeah, I mean, y'all, come hang out over there too. Get to know some of the folks. I mean, even if it's not to play on the server, just to hang out with some of the folks in the Discord over there, because there's a lot of really cool people that hang out with us and
Yeah,
play tons of different games and stuff. And I mean, maybe I'm biased, but I just don't think there's another community of gamers out there any better than the folks we have that hang out with us.
So
yeah, I'm all for going, like, even if I don't play in that server, like you said, just going over and just meeting new people, interacting, and I love that.
I
So
wanted
yeah,
to
I'll
ask
definitely.
you a quick question about your Patreon, because it says to be able to play like multiplayer with you. I'm assuming that's like join you in 5M, or is that just
On my personal
Yeah.
Patreon, the Rocket City Gamers Patreon, I'm actually probably shutting that off, just because I just don't have. I don't think I can give the Patreon value any longer that I promised, just because of my time constraints.
Okay.
But yeah, basically that multiplayer is. I used to have time to play other multiplayer games, and that was one of the perks, was being able to hang out and play some other games with me.
Okay. All right. Well, you guys have anything else?
Well, all right, guys. I'm gonna mute myself in Discord just to do my outro with my chat. If you guys want to hang out here.
All right.
Yeah, same here. I'm gonna mute myself also. Do my
Good
outro
night,
here.
everybody.
All right. Good night.
Good
Hope you had
night.
a good Christmas and Happy New Year.
Oh yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching.
I'm still
This is
eating
episode
Christmas
8
candy.
with Rocket City Gamers / Onyx Eye. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. Take a special moment. I know I've been a little bit behind on my Nerdbound surprise boxes. Don't worry. I will be making up for every single one of them.
All right, guys. I
Again,
am
we've got
out.
our Matty.
That is done.
Got Gamer Benny.
I like the cool
They've all
feature
got
of.
their links down below, so go
Oh,
check them
they're
out.
muted.
Go check
I
them
didn't see
out. Go
that.
check out their content.
Yeah, I think they're doing their outros
And
too.
I will
Yeah.
see you guys next week.
That is
same
awesome, man.
time,
I'm super stoked that you came on. I really
with our
appreciate
next
that, man. I
featured
really do. I
guest.
can't thank you enough.
So I think that.
Like I said, I love being able to
All right, guys.
get to know people,
Bye.
and that's what I love about being on this, doing this Meet the Gamer stuff, because